I cannot get my hair in control, so I'm just gonna try to keep it out of frame so you can't see that. I hear the story all the time. You got kids who really can't afford to buy an instrument, so you think, well, we can stick them in percussion. They just need some sticks, maybe a practice pad, and that'll get them through. And then you got the kids who say they can't even afford the practice pad. One of the directors I called on had 8 kids in percussion that couldn't afford a practice pad, and he was asking me what the cheapest affordable practice pad would be. I can show you how to do that for just about $6 a piece. I built this practice pad about 7 years ago. This was my first attempt at this, and it's held up over the years. It's actually a better quality practice pad than most of them you can buy for $30. This is just a bar stool, the top of a bar stool, and this was about $4. Plastic dip, which depending on what color you get, this was about close to $10, just like regular black or white is about $5. I got a mouse pad that was given to me at work. One of my bosses had one and he didn't want it, so he just gave it to me. So this was free. The pros to this practice pad is a big enough diameter that most snare drum stands will hold it without having to put something under it. The smaller practice pads that are like $30 typically won't hold onto a stand. The reason I have the plastic dip on here is because it holds onto a flat surface. So if you put it on a counter and you're trying to drum, it's not going to scoot away as you're trying to play it. It's a great alternative if you need to spend very little money on a lot of practice pads. It's also a great alternative if you just don't want to spend the money. It's held up over time. The only negative thing I will say, which I don't find a negative, but some people may, there's not two surfaces. Some people like to have like a quieter surface and then like a louder surface. I've never used the louder surface. If I'm using a practice pad, it's because I need to be quiet. So I never saw the point in having a practice pad that's loud, but it depends on the person. I know I said that it costs about $5 or $6 to make this. Plastic dip costs $5 or $6. If you buy one thing of plastic, you can do 5 or 6 pads with it. Mouse pads, this one was just a free handout that they gave to one of my bosses. And I know I saw some at Staples that were $1. It really didn't take very long to do. You could get this done. You could get 8 pads done in an afternoon. Anything else you think about as a director that costs you a lot of money and you hate spending money on, comment below. I'd love to hear it and see if we can find a solution together. See if there's something you can cut down the cost like you can with a practice pad. If you want to see more videos like this, just check out my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.